My name is Larry, KF5MLP. Today we're going to get into Varafm WinLink. And when you start your program, you want to come down and pick Varafm. If you're going to want to use Varafm. After you've done that, you can click Open Session. The Open Session window will come in. And hopefully you can read that a little bit. You want to click on Settings and Vara TNC up here. And this is all set up. You shouldn't have to touch anything on it. Now I like to see the TNC when it starts. So I check this and turn it back on. I'll do an update. It will close this window behind it and restart it, and the Vara TNC will be shown on screen. When you open the Varafm, the TNC should automatically start for you. If you want to see it like I do, you need to check this bottom box right here. Check this box. All right, we'll do update. It'll close and restart. And there is my Vara. All right, on the Vara, you want to make sure that your Vara setup is correct. You've got your call sign in here and your key if you've paid for a license. You should be wide, and you pick yourself a digipeater, and you should have probably 10 retries in there. KISS is 8100, the data is 8301, and the command is 8300. So we'll close that. We'll go to sound card. Now I'm using a 991A. A YAESU FT-991A. I've had people tell me, no, you can't do Varafm with this, and I'm going to show you that you can. Now, you want to put your input device for the FT-991A or whatever your USB codec is. I've renamed mine from speakers and microphones, so I'll know which one is which to which radio it is. There's a 7100, there's a 7610, and there is my 991A. I'll do the same thing on the output device. And I'll hit 991A. Okay, I will close this. Then I will come down to the PTT. For this radio, you want to use CAT. The brand is YAESU. Your COM port will be at whatever COM port you have set up for your radio. The model is the FT991, and the baud rate is what your radio is set at. I set mine up on the fastest speed the radio will go, so I don't have any packet drops or anything between the computer and the radio. So I've got this set up to run as fast as I can at 38400. I've got RTS checked. I'll close that box. Now you can see right now I have no audio. You're wondering how come I don't have any audio. Well, I've got the squelch on, so as soon as I break the squelch, there it is. Now the squelch is off. You should be running right here about this little mark here. I'm running a little hot on receive, and that's okay. You really don't need to be up that high. But I use this radio for other things, so I'm going to leave it where it is. Otherwise, I'll be changing it day and night. Now, I'm going to turn the squelch back up so we don't have that noise. And you can see it drops down. Now, I'm going to transmit Vara to this digipeater. To do that, I'm going to select Channel, update the table via Internet, and then I'm going to pick this KB5LZK. That's what I have in the list. Okay, so I'll click it. The frequency is 145.770. You have to manually set that. 145.00. You have to manually set it. Then you want to have your. I'm using a digipeater, so I've got the station I'm trying to call. Then I go through November 5 Echo Whiskey Charlie -1, and I go through which is to the north of me about 12 or 14 miles, and then I go to WA 5 AUU-5, which is to the east of me about 50 miles, and then it's only 9 more miles to KB5 LZK, which is Little Rock, Arkansas. So now I'm going to hit start, and this will, I'm going to turn this up so you can hear it, and you can hear what the digipeater will sound like. There's a transmission. You see it's connecting. There's my request. Do I have any traffic? It's replying. And no, I don't. And now it's finishing the session, and it is now closed. So that's all there is to it on the Varafm. It can be done. I use it all the time. You can also do the same thing by using, you can close this right here. Close. You can come up to Vara HF and use the HF side of the band by doing the same thing. Open session. That's Vara HF. I'm going to have it update the propagation estimates. Okay, now I'm going to select a channel. I go all the way to top because I want to pick the fastest and the closest. This is a path reliability estimate is 90. And this is going through N9 Sierra Echo Oscar. And I'm going to pick that because it's close. This one is KB5 LZK. He's close too. And it's we're going to take this one right here. I'm going to pick that one. I'm going to set my make sure my match is good. Now all I have to do is hit transmit. You can see down here I'm set for 15. It's 3. Now it's 4 out of 15 tries. There's the response. I'm connected. And that's the end of it. Now I'll hear. That's my CW went out. Now it's done. Now this is the UV or a VU meter for your audio. You can see I'm bouncing right where I was telling you it should be. This is the CPU. This is the processor in your computer. How much it's using. Mine's using right now about 6%. This is automatic frequency control, and you can see it was right where it needed to be. And this is signal to noise ratio. Everything was good. These here tell you this is connected to 3800 and 3801 TCP port. This is the DNC, which is the free channel, or the channel's free, and this is listening. Okay, and this was, I think this is the baud. At any rate, that's all there is to it. When you're finished with all your traffic for the day, you can come over here and click this button, and it will shut everything down. I thank you. 73 KF5 MLP, Larry.